Okay. Hi, welcome back to another edition of Fresh Finds from 5 Cat Thrift. And I went to the thrift store yesterday. It was actually a fairly kind of quick trip, not too long. My husband did get a little bit bored, I think, because I was thrifting through a lot of stuff. But I did find a lot of really good stuff. And then there was a huge construction part of our freeway here shut down right now because they're ripping down the bridge. Beside the point, there was a ton of traffic, which forced me to go a certain way home, and then I turned wrong, and guess what? We ended up at Restore. So that is one of our favorite places, and it's always nice to walk around. It's a huge warehouse, get some steps in. The baby actually was awake the whole time. She's off to the side, so if you hear her again, sorry, that is just what my life is now. But let's go over the stuff I found. I didn't find too much, but I feel like I found a lot of quality items that I'm actually pretty excited about. So let's start with these canisters. I can't actually take credit for finding these. My husband found them and he's like, look at these cool canisters down there. And they're Fresh Valley Farm canisters. And then I believe we have powdered sugar, and flour. And at first I was like, these probably are just run-of-the-mill, not too fancy canisters. But I picked them up and they're super heavy. So it turns out that they are actually stoneware. And they are extremely heavy duty, very heavy. They all have their seals on them. They have this awesome pop top and overall just really nice. So I looked at them up and the comps, which I'll put right here maybe, or maybe right here. I don't know, we'll see what works out. And anyways, they were one just sold on January 6th for $125, these three. And I paid $5 for both of these and $4 for this one. So I paid $14 and I might actually make a profit somewhere around $100 and some dollars. We'll see. They are pretty heavy, but clearly people want them. Some of the ones, if you find a potato one or a garlic one, they're selling for $9 a piece. So definitely keep my eyes open for these in the future because I think this is a pretty good find. And again, they're high quality. We actually were really debating on whether or not we were going to keep them because we were looking for really nice sugar and flour containers. Ended up buying some. I ended up buying one from West Elm, but either way, they're nice. They're going to work out good. She's having a bit of a moment. So when we were at Restore, I noticed this bag of old marbles, and my grandpa has some old marbles that I know are probably worth money because they're probably from the 40s, if not older. And they have gosh, I don't even know what they're called. The lady at the store knew everything. She's like, these are tiger's eyes, and these are, the blue ones were something else. She knew all about them. And then they're heavier weight ones that I think you use those to hit the other marbles out of the way. I don't really know how to play marbles, but I know that vintage marbles can go for a decent amount of money. And yeah, this whole bag was at Restore. I don't even know if these smaller ones are marbles. I'm gonna have to do some research on these and find out more. But yeah, so they were marked at $3. They were $1.50 in the end. So I'm definitely gonna sell these because I can't part with my grandpa's. And just based off of that knowledge, I knew they were worth something. I also found some really cool shirts at Goodwill. So this one had just come out and was on one of the racks where they tell you not to pick over, but I did anyways. And immediately I felt it and it just felt super high quality and just really nice. So guess what? It's by Anthropologie. So I was like, yes, Anthropologie piece. It's so small, so it doesn't fit me, so I'm not tempted to keep it. And then I saw that it still had the tag on it, which was even better. So this has never been worn. It's obviously brand new, great condition, really high quality. I didn't even look to see what it was made out of yet because it's just a really nice piece. It's probably 100% cotton. Yep, 100% cotton. But yeah, it was marked for $5. This was easily over $50 in the store. So pretty pumped about this one, pretty excited, and I will be listing this in my eBay and Poshmark store. When I go to Goodwill, I am always on the lookout for baby clothes because she is outgrowing her clothes like crazy. So I found this adorable little onesie to get her through this winter. I love these ones that have the little animals on the feet. It's super cute. Unfortunately, it is snaps. I prefer a zipper. I think most parents you talk to will say that. But it was half off. It was an orange tag, so it was $2.99 originally. I paid $1.50, and it's perfect because who knows what she's gonna do in that I also found this one because I just really like black clothes and I wear a lot of black to begin with. I saw this is 12 months. We are going to hit a point where she is 12 months old and we don't have very many clothes for her at the moment. So even though this one wasn't on sale, all the baby clothes at Goodwill are $2.99, so this was well worth getting. And it's Cloud Island, and Cloud Island so far has been one of my favorite brands for babies. Really enjoy it, so that's the best one. This was really pretty, and I saw the sleeve just hanging out when I was going down the clothing aisle, and this beautiful embroidered flower sleeve. I have a couple shirts like this now that I've purchased, and it's got this really cool lace back. It's got this lace hood, which I thought was like interesting too, and the back is all lace. It's just a really cool crop top altogether. So I looked it up, and it's pins and needles, made in India. And it turns out this is actually an Anthropologie brand. It doesn't sell for like a ton of money. It's a really high quality piece though. Like you can tell it's just very well made. Again, it doesn't sell for like a ton of money. And even though it's a medium, I tried it on and it actually didn't look very bad. So I don't know if I'm gonna sell this one yet. I'm really on the fence. It was $6.99. So a little bit higher than I was hoping to pay for some of the stuff. I was trying to go for like 50% off tags, but you know that it never works out. And since I found this and I knew it was an Anthropologie brand, I picked it up because I think either way it will sell. This was the best find of the day, that I actually was like talking to myself in the store as I found these, because I have been, since I've been postpartum, I really can't fit in any of my jeans anymore, so I've been buying more leggings, and I've started investing in nicer leggings, and I found a pair of Spanx in my size with the stripe down the side, which I've seen these for sale on eBay for $80 used, and these were $6, $5.99 at Goodwill. I am not going to sell these because I'm so beyond excited about this, and like my husband came over to like talk to me, and I was like, I just found Spanx for $5, $6, whatever. I was really excited, super excited. I'm not selling these. I'm super happy that I have another pair of Fox leather leggings from Spanx. And speaking of striped pants, I saw these and thought they were just super cool. They're just like very retro feel. They kind of feel like Tommy Hilfiger a little bit, even though they're not. Turns out that they are BDG, which is from Urban Outfitters. They're skinny stretch. I know skinny jeans are in style, but people like me in my age bracket are always gonna wear skinny jeans because we love them. They're size 31. They're in great condition. Oh, and they were orange tags, so they were half off. So that is definitely weighed into my thought process on getting these. So I think they're like around a size 12. Part of me is tempted to try them on just to see where we're at with these, just because they are just pretty cool and they're in really great condition. I mean, it's almost like they were never worn. So may sell these, most likely will, because I mostly wear black pants. So last thing I found at Goodwill as we were leaving, I have like a real problem with like Matchbox cars because my dad always had a bunch of these. And I'm very into racing, and I always have been. So I saw this cute little sprint car. Clearly it's Erdl, which I didn't even know that they made race cars. Like usually you see them in Matchbox or Racing Champions or Action or Revell. I haven't seen Erdl, so I don't know too much about this. I'm gonna have to look into it. I don't really know the driver too well, but I knew CarQuest. I feel like that's like owned by Tony Stewart, but I'm not entirely sure. It's from 2001. I'll find out more about that. Then there was this other cute little Sprint, which again, Erdl as well. It just says Ford Performance, so this is like a generic one. I could look it up. This one's also number 15, so maybe from the same owner. But yeah, really like this. I also saw this cute little Matchbox bus. I think this one, none of these are very vintage, so I don't really know. Like this is from 2004. That's not that long ago, but it's in really great condition. I think it's all plastic, but we'll see. We'll see what that fetches. And then there was this one that was just in there because there's a grab bag. This is definitely a racing car of some sorts too. Somebody definitely played with it. It is scratched up. This is not in nearly as good a condition, but this is a Hot Wheels. That's a better brand to have. Usually they're all metal, and this is from 2002, so about 20 years old. I actually have a lot up right now of Matchbox cars. This one will probably go into that lot as well as this one, but we'll see what we can do with those sprint cars. I just really like race cars, and I thought I'd just, for $1.99, I was like, oh, we'll risk it. So this one, I've cannot leave behind. We got this at Restore. This just came in, so it was $10, so we paid full price for this. But it, my husband had found this exact same painting in a much, much larger version when we were out in Madison, and I really liked it. And I kind of regretted not getting it, but it was huge, and I was like, I don't know where I'd put that, and I just thought it was so cute, this little kitty looking at himself in the mirror. I might actually put this in Ceresa's nursery because it's just super cute. And yeah, I regretted not getting it that day, and I feel like it came back to me, and it's really nice frame, and it's really beautifully matte, very thick matte, with a cool frame around it. Just, it's a very well done, pretty. This one I'm definitely not going to sell. This came from Interior Elements out in Eagle, Wisconsin. Actually has their phone number on it. I don't know anything about that place, but my cousins lived in Eagle pretty much. So yeah, they probably know this place because I can't imagine there are too many other interior design shops in Eagle. Very small city, but I really like this. I'm really glad I got it. I don't regret it. And last but not least, I didn't even unwrap this yet. I keep saying I'm going to sell off my horse collection and not keep collecting horses. And what do I keep doing? I keep buying horses. It's a real problem. But this is an antique horse, antique class horse. You don't see these that often. His ear does have a little tiny chip on it. It was in one of their treasure pickers decors. It was marked at $6, but if that's take color, I think that was like 20% off. So I got it for just a little bit less than that. But he's gorgeous. I love him. I think he's one of the Japan-made horses. I can't really make out the mark on him on the bottom. I have to do a little bit of research. It's like a crown. But yeah, his ear's chipped, so he's probably not worth like a whole bunch. But it's not too badly chipped. At least it's still there. Either way, I'm gonna add him to my class horse collection, and like maybe someday I should really go over my horse collection because it's a little bit insane, and there are some pieces in there that I really don't need to keep anymore. But yeah, he's cute. I'm gonna keep him. So yeah, that's it. That's what I got this weekend. So like and subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and you can check out my eBay store. Some of the stuff will be in there, including these canisters, the marbles, the Matchbox cars, some clothes that I purchased. I'll put the clothing up in my Poshmark store as well, and that is everything.